Bugger. Okay, there we go. There we go. So, this one comes down. Yep. Alrighty, guys. This is us watching. I'm going to turn up the volume a bit. We're watching my first experience, so just watch for faces. I'll talk us through a little bit of it, but not right now. See in that back left corner there? Or left side? So it's in slow motion. This is something real that went down. I'll say it however I can say it to convince. Sorry about that. Volume a little loud there. But I want to use the volume up in this part here because I want to explain what's going on. So right in this area, right back on in this area there, you might be able to pick up a few faces. That's going to be where our main seating of the beings are. We're going to end up standing somewhere around here and be kind of cameraing through there. You can see something maybe going here, something right around there, and so on and so forth. But I'll do a couple of pauses in there, but I won't do many, and I'm just going to keep it going for now. I'm going to do I'll do one more pause and let you know about some noises that are actually them. Hear these noises, these rush noises when the camera does its adjustment, but I just learned something about them. After watching it, because we're doing this at the same time, you'll be able to do the same thing as be able to just do this and get where you want to come in focused well. Okay, but now we're going to hear some noise adjustments here. And what I just realized in these noise adjustments that we're going to notice is this camera the camera that was being used had two different zooming functions. It had the mechanical one, shifting of the camera, but not So watch that. Throw down a verification if you agree with me or you see what I'm talking about or whatever. And I'm going to make sure I do have the volume loud here because it's best. And I don't explode out some noises until right at 2 minutes. So I'll try to remember to turn it down at 2 minutes where the video is actually coming up to 2 minutes itself. So, and I guess you won't be able to tell that probably. Or yeah, because we're only at 34 right now. Yeah, so. Thrust noises, their noise. That's them kind of a little bit of chatter. This is in slow motion, so we're hearing it slower than usual. I think so. Let me just do something here, though. But I speculate a number of things laying down there. I'm going to just point something out where I find really kind of interesting right about here. Let me get a better focus. I think it becomes a little bit when it goes to the left more. So just hold on. Anyways, yeah, in amongst these things, I don't have it on a very good zoom. That part right there. And maybe other things. When you're looking, one of the things that I believe I'm seeing is almost like folds of hands to replicate the ferns. Yeah, there it is, just around my dot there and stuff down through here. And when you end up zooming in on some of these areas, and you put the noise with it, check out that right there. I watched those couple of things there, and they do look like they kind of shift on their own. Yeah, I can use my red dot again, and I'll just go along and say some stuff. It's nice because usually you don't get to see this tree kind of come in so well, but on the slow speed it's really nice. So you keep watching back through there. Examine this however you want or not, but this is my first face-to-face experience video, which I'm surprised is only at 147,000. Hasn't even gone up 1,000 for a couple of months. So if we were to pause and try to figure out some stuff in here, we would be able to. There's something going on all in around in here. We're getting close to our spot. And there's a bug-eyed guy I'm going to show you where he's got bug eyes. And I am not kidding you. I haven't watched one this quick in the video, but I'm going to. Where are we at time? So we're at 1:13. Okay, here's our main core group right here. Bug-eyed guy's going to be down in this corner. There's another guy around in this area at times, or whatever. You can end up seeing him through this trees. Oops. Somehow, but our main core group is right here. At the time of 2 minutes in the video playing, it becomes very, that's when you get to see him very focused. See this stick right here? That stick will be in front of his mouth, her mouth, whatever. There's something back in here. So right down in here, watch down in this corner here. I'm going to try to pause it at a good time when it visually looks good to me. And that's where we're going to get to see a bug-eyed guy. Maybe he doesn't come back into the picture yet. So you're getting to see his face starting to show through there. That's a shoulder and maybe an arm wrapped around him. But that's a head. Like I said, that stick is right in front of his mouth. See 2 eyes back there? And I'll also show you a shine that happens in his eye. So let's go down here. And we're going to see if we can see that bug-eyed guy yet. Oh, right there. See my red dot? There he is. See him? See him down there? See how he moves different, and I move different, and the tree moves different, and if you watch those 2 red dots, you'll end up seeing blinking or something going on. And there's our main culprit, main viewing. So there's the bug-eyed guy below my red dot still in the picture, and you can see those eyes right there bugging up. As soon as I start to talk, I'm going to turn it down. Or maybe not, maybe I'll turn it down before then. And when you want, you go over to this side and you look around. I think maybe back in there. Maybe when I go down like that, you go up to that top corner and see who's in behind there. There's more guys in this corner. Oh, I can go over like that. There's more guys in this corner. Let me do that bigger size. No, I don't want to change the bigger size, because the bug-eyed guy might come out of the picture more or something. I kind of like that view right now for seeing some stuff in there. I just wanted to... Okay. Oh, I guess I don't have to move around to look. And see right here, maybe. Anyways, there's your main guy right there. And let's still continue on here to 2 minutes. Because Bugeye should come in good at 2 minutes too, I think. Don't forget to look at my community page of my channel. I put up still pictures there.
Hello?
Hello? Down. Don't need it on. Okay, so what I want us to do here is what we can do is, it's just coming into it. I'm going to do a little bit more. See, it takes a while to get through the second on the slow speed. So you're seeing a lot of frame by frame. So see right here? I just went over his face. So there he is, cover his face. There he is, cover his face. See, that's an eye right there. And then the other eye right there, and it's kind of pointing that way. And then there's some other doofinicky guys around here. But this guy is amazing. You really get to connect on something. Like, there's something going on there. This guy is a magnificent piece of art. To me, you get to see him so well. You get to see him way far better than here and so many other. But let me show you something that's going to happen on this eye. So let me point out with my red ball what's going on. You see this stick? It's closer to us than him. So he's further back. That stick's just in front of his face there. It happens to have some shadow on it there, and it happens to have some light on it there. I'm just going to, okay, I'm going to cover one of his eyes. That's one of his eyes. I'm going to come over and kind of jump up and kind of coming down on top of his other eye there. You see it? That's his other eye right there on that side, right side. And then this is his actual right eye on our left side. We're looking at it on the left. And then, so see that thing shining? It's a stick. Again, like that, I truly believe. As best as I can figure out there. Well, now you got that black eye. In 2 seconds, what you get to see, and you'll be able to bring this up on your big TV and stuff, because I'll play it through first once. And what you'll be able, so you'll be able to see it on the real time of in slow motion. But his eye is going to make a couple of color changes, and you're going to get to bring that up on a bigger screen and stuff and see it frame by frame. See it in separate frames, that it's not a thing that happens only once. And this goes to support, it almost looks like a hand right there, eh? You see that? Sometimes you just look over and you see something, right? Anyways, so what you get to see is, what it, to me it is them mimicking like a stick is falling. You know how these little twigs, you maybe get to see an odd twinkle here and there, and that's might be happening is one of these needles. You see these needles in this tree here, when they fall, I've seen them tons and times again, tons of times, where they kind of light up like you know those silkworms that hang down, those inchworms, and you can see those in the sun. Have you ever come across that? I've come across that many times, just to give you a reference of noticing even a needle falling from the sky sort of thing and getting some sunlight up on it. So anyways, I think that's what they're replicating on their eye, or that one ends up replicating on his eye. So let's just watch it through. I'll go up to, let's say I'll go up to 2 minutes and 5, but between 1 and 2, I think, is when the twinkle happens. So let me just go backwards a hair. There we go, that's enough. So you got that time in your eyes, you got about 3 seconds or something within there, and we'll be able to see it. It stands out pretty good in the slow-mo. There we go. I think you guys probably seen that. It was less than 1 second then. That's right. I was looking at it. It happens in the 2 second zone still, or 2 minute zone, I should say. But, whoops. Let's go back to that. And that's what I need is I'm famished for a drink. Sorry, guys. I'm going to see if I can lock it down on one of those, eh? So we're not at 2 minutes yet. Okay, I'm going to do this. There we go. So now I get to come down with my red ball of fire, and I get to point at that stick that I was saying there's a stick here, because it seems to go over the brow. That's why I thought, okay, that's not a continuous lit up part of the eye. Because what I see here, when I did my zoom-ins and stuff, I see it's right beside my red ball there. I'm just trying to stop. I guess I'm close enough. Anyways, when I did my zoom-ins and stuff, it is on a couple of different frames it came out, and it had different coloration within it. So it had blue I could see in it, I believe. I believe I seen red in it. I could see, obviously you can see some white light in it, because I think that's what we're kind of looking up with this inside, I think. And then if we come down to Bug Eyes, he's still going right there. You see his 2 eyes there? So yeah, so let's do that again. Go to here, play. Get to see Bug Eyes down there. You get to see these other slew of ones there. You get to see the eye flasher. There we go. Let's watch it out. Right now I'm kind of talking to them and stuff. Went right into Cornyville. See way over here on the left? There's one of the needles right there twinkling away. So those guys know that as well as I know that, but they know it only better, and they use that as an advantage for us. You know, that's part of the thing that helps tell us that trees twinkle. So you get to see them there still, and what you're going to get, slow motion's going to be awesome, because I'm right on top of them right now, and it's all black there. You see that? See how it's black right above them? I knew I do this little wonky thing, but we still get to see that head the whole time. See it there? And you might see other eyes popping up behind it at that moment there. Look like could be some shadow or something. But there's a whole slew of them there, a big pile. That's a pile of Bigfoot. A totem pile of Bigfoot. They're still supposed to be right there. See, I'm still there. You see his head right there. Which this is the disappearing act. See, his head's still there. Wow, that's amazing. I've never done this. Yeah, still there. Looks like a big cone. There, he just left. You seen the last smidge I seen leaving from beside my thing just there. And this is the spot, guys, because that was a transformation of some movement. And this was the spot. You can go back and you can verify through sticks and this. And yeah, now that we're saying that even, where is that stick that was the mouth stick? Come on, you dumb thing, get out of my way. I would have that thing up there, wouldn't I? I don't know if I'm seeing any of those other lookers that were down there. So I think you guys get me. And yeah, hopefully you really enjoyed that. People aren't watching my stuff through, then they are missing out. It's nothing about tooting horns. It's about, let's figure this out, guys, because I personally say there's a lot of problems. Peace out.